Look at this new little gadget. I mean, it's not new, but it's new to us.
Yeah.
And
we have a celebration to make.
Oh, yeah.
A cheers, a toast to episode
10!
That's
double
actually
digits,
so
guys.
insane.
Yeah.
That's 10 weeks. We've been doing this. You guys have been listening.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
And
cheers.
I know, we didn't even... Rude. So exciting. That's a huge milestone, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're still trudging through.
There's still a lot of trial and tribulations
that we're going through.
But I think, like, even personally, obviously we listen back to our stuff, but last week was my favorite as far as, like, smoothness and balance between us and just conversation.
Flowed. Yeah, it was really good. We got, like, our camera down set, our little trinkets and stuff.
Yes.
All the things. I think we're, it's coming together. It's coming
Guys,
together. We're
stay
flourishing.
tuned.
It's only up from here. But as always, we take recommendations, comments, suggestions. So
like, subscribes, and follows.
We take it all, okay? It's free to subscribe, okay?
Okay, but also, let's get started with
our episode
a little...
today. Yeah,
we're not...
Oh my god!
We got so excited that we...
got so excited. All right, guys. 3,
2, 1. Episode 10. Welcome back
to episode 10.
That is right.
Shrink Shorties.
Yes.
You've made it.
Thank you so much.
So much for following us.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Simone.
Yeah. And today we have a little bit of a cool kind of topic, I think.
Yeah. Goes into
the number
10
of the episode.
Double digits.
This week's episode we decided to do doubling down. Our stories are people doubling down on what they think, what they want, what they have going on, what they say is going. And are they the asshole for that? Are they not? We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive in. We're going to do also a little conversation between us.
Yeah, as always. I want to hear us talk.
We love to talk.
Love it.
So I think with that...
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, take it away.
I am, okay.
She said
this is crazy.
Oh, I'm excited.
So, this is not funny. Okay?
Great way to start.
I read this and I said, whoa, the title's outrageous.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to try to get through this without laughing. Please. Not that it's a funny matter, but it's just a little mind-blowing. Okay, I did read this one before reading it to you.
So she won't mess up.
Oh, don't put that pressure on me. Please and thank you. I did read this, but maybe it's just crazy. I don't want to get anything. I don't want to spill anything. Yes, I don't want to spill any beans, but am I the asshole for telling my brother he cannot stay with us over Christmas if he brings his prosthetic leg?
What?
Yeah. First of all, right from, like, what's going on here?
I'm thinking about something, but I also don't... I'm ready for this.
You want me to just get into it?
Let's go.
Okay. My younger brother has a prosthetic leg. I think it is creepy as fuck, and I have no idea where he got it. I am reasonably certain that it is something I would rather not know. To be clear here, my brother has 2 perfectly healthy legs still attached to his body.
I knew it.
There's the kicker. Okay. He just has this thing where he takes it everywhere with him. I don't know why, and I don't want to know. But before you ask, yeah, it is probably a mental health thing. He wanted to stay with me rather than our parents while he was at home for the holidays. I said he was welcome to stay as long as he did not bring this leg into my house. He said it wasn't a big deal and that he would leave it in his luggage. I agreed on the condition that if I saw it outside of his luggage in my home, then I had the right to destroy it. He backtracked on staying with me and is at our parents' house, where he is miserable. They are treating him like he's a little boy instead of a guy who is almost 30 years old. Oh. He called me again after supper and asked to please stay with me. I said he could as long as we, together, took this thing and put it into a storage unit until he leaves. I get the keys. But he will not do that. He says I am being a bitch for not allowing him to stay with me. I think he needs to go to therapy or get medication. Or both. Or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a dog, a cat, a hamster, something. Just not a goddamn prosthetic leg. Is she the asshole?
Morgan, he's almost no one's asked him about it. What do you mean you haven't asked him about it?
So it's clear that he does not live with the parents. He does not live with the mom sister, no one, or the dad, the sister, any other sibling.
Christmas break, and he's trying to. I'm sick.
Right.
I'm more sick because this is clearly a mental health issue.
Right. What? Okay. There is.
Does he?
So everyone is saying, okay, right. So the first person says, because let's just dive into this a little bit, because obviously, you know, it's the same as like a kid having a stuffed animal or a blanket or something. So that's what I'm wondering.
Does he just hold it and bring it around with him?
She doesn't know. She doesn't want to know.
Why? I want to know everything.
There are some people that get attached to an item.
Speechless! That's quite literally. Morgan, my head is fucking shaking in my fucking skull.
So somebody comments, I am a prosthesist. I have to ask, what does this leg even look like? Below the knee or above the knee? Yeah. Does it have a pylon bare or is it a foam covering so that it sort of looks like a leg? Is there a foot on the shell? Or, like, there is a whole thing going on. I don't need to get into all of this. Somebody says the reason I'm asking is because of how expensive the piece can be.
Right.
Prosthetics can quite literally go up to, like, you are literally wearing a Ferrari on your leg.
No, they're pricey.
They're quite expensive. OP says it looks like a carbon fiber cup with a steel knee and lower leg and a foot. Do you know how expensive carbon fiber is?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Where did he get it from? I don't think he... This is fucking bananas.
So, somebody else says her brother won it in a raffle and it came a long way from France in a crate marked fragile. The leg is actually a lamp and wears a black fishnet stocking, a high heel shoe, and a fringed lampshade. This is a joke. This is a joke. Do you want me to tell you the real situation?
We know it?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to know. This is some weird fetish shit. I'd rather him have a
because of this story. So, what had happened was this story got put out onto Reddit.
Okay.
It got really big on Reddit, blew up. There's a lady that has a friend who has a prosthetic leg that is missing.
Stolen?
Missing. He stole this woman's, like, over $100K prosthetic leg.
No.
Yes, he did. He's quite literally, like, catching felony charges right now for this.
Morgan, no.
Simone, I swear on your life.
Okay, that's fine. And what's the reason?
We don't know the reason.
He doesn't know the lady. He just found it and took it?
He found it. So what he had said, he was like, I was trying to bring it back to the rightful owner myself. Like,
and he fell in love with it.
I think he fell in love with it. I think he got addicted to an object.
I'm sorry. I'd rather you be a furry.
Oh, no.
Morgan, I'd rather you have cat ears on at my Christmas party than fucking... Does he have a seat for the prosthetic leg? What?
I don't know. So this is a thing. It's just so funny because, for one, like, let's get back to the basics here.
Okay.
Is she the asshole for not wanting him to come to Christmas with his prosthetic leg?
I think no, but I think she's the asshole for not questioning it a bit more. Like, I think this is seriously, like I said, a mental issue, illness, whatever. This is not normal behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your brother. And instead of, putting him out and, like, ask him, like, what is going on, dude? Like, what is the need for this, really? And what's it doing for you? Like, without kind of making him feel like this weird, like, just ask him, like, what's this doing for you? Like,
not you saying that with the dirty face. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, really,
Johnny.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? She really did double down, though. Let's get, again, back to the basics. She did double down, and she says, like, she gave you some options, but she doubled down on her decision.
She said, we're locking it up.
Where you can come here, you can keep it in your luggage. He quite literally, she said that. He said no.
I know, he's obsessed.
He's obsessed. So this has gone past the point of you trying to bring it to its original owner.
Yeah, don't lie.
You clearly have an attachment to this.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm very, like, what I can say anything to anyone, I think, in the right circumstances.
Well,
maybe
that's
not
what I mean.
True.
I would just be like, dude, what is this?
Like, what's going on here? What's up?
Before I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not asking any questions. I don't want to know. No, bitch. I want to know everything.
Yeah.
Because this is not normal behavior, and if you're my brother and I love you, like, I need to know what the fuck this is.
Yeah. I know.
That's fucking bananas. I fucking
insane?
knew it was going to be some weird shit, man. I knew it.
I was trying so hard not to, like, spill the beans.
That's fucking funny. Okay, my story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, am I the asshole for deciding my baby's name even though my husband didn't agree on it?
Oh,
You seen it?
I did. I saw the title. I did not see the story.
Okay. I, 32 female, and my husband, Chris, 33 male, had our daughter about 2 months ago. We have very similar tastes in names, and we agreed upon Laura for a girl pretty early on.
Lara.
Okay.
Sounds like larva.
I know, I was going to say, I do not like Laura. It's Laura.
Sorry.
You're missing the vowel, and you need it. Anyways, Laura. It sounds like larva. That's what it's giving. Larva.
I just said that.
I thought you said lava. Bitch, you said lava.
Larva. We'll run the tape back
I'm
after.
gonna fucking rewrite this. Okay. We found out a year ago that my sister Andrea, 35 female, had been diagnosed with cancer. Mm. By the time I got pregnant, she was already very sick. At 24 weeks pregnant, she passed away. We had not decided on a middle name at the time, but my husband wanted to give Laura his mother's name, Jane, and he was set on it. After Andrea passed, I wanted Laura's middle name to be Andrea. He said he hated the name Andrea. Jane? Anyway. And it would make more sense to name her after her grandmother than an aunt. This made me upset, and I told him that his mother was alive and well, and I wanted to remember my sister. I brought up giving her 2 middle names, and he didn't want to do that either. When she was born, we still hadn't agreed on one. Towards the end of the birthing process, the visuals were a bit too much for Chris, and he passed out. So when the nurse asked what the name was, I said, Laura Andrea. Once he was conscious again, I told him that I put down Laura Andrea. He mumbled, fine. I thought he was okay with Laura Andrea. But I realize now that he was trying to be nice because I just gave birth. Last month, he brought up changing the name back to Laura Jane. I said no because we had already named her, and I brought up doing 2 middle names again. He got mad at me, and we've been arguing about this practically every day. He keeps calling her Laura Jane. He still doesn't want to do double middle names. I feel our family and friends are biased because they either know Andrea or they know Jane. I feel like maybe I should have done a double middle name or put down Jane, and I'm wondering if I should change it. Am I the asshole?
Good one, because it's like double name, doubling down.
I feel like they both double down.
How many times am I gonna actually
Not you in the plant.
Stop.
Oh.
Not you. You're missing your mouth.
How? Why did you? Because you filled the drink up. Morgan,
I was trying to be nice.
Look at how much water has spilled on me, and the cup is still filled to the brim.
Okay, your drama. It's literally like it's half an inch shorter.
I'm just swimming over here.
Fuming or swimming?
Swimming. Drowning, actually. Okay, tell me your thoughts.
Okay,
What? I can't drink?
Go.
Oh, fuck off.
Where'd you drink from? Practically nothing.
Morgan, the cup is overflowing.
Oh my god, bring it over there. Here, you know what? I'll just do.
I have quite literally. I'm soaked. The cup is still full.
Oh my goodness, this is funny. This is so funny.
Oh, happy episode 10. Okay, tell me what you think.
Okay. I do not think that she's saying, am I the asshole?
Mm-hmm. More so because she did it while he was unconscious. I think she's wondering.
You know what? No, let me answer first.
Yeah.
I think she should have went with both names.
Okay.
I think she could have went with both names. I think maybe putting Jane Andrea, or
especially
Andrea,
because
Jane,
she was down
or
for both.
AJ even
That's
like
cool.
Laura, AJ. Like, you know what? We gotta get creative around here. Like,
yeah.
There should have been a happy medium between the two of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, you're being a little disrespectful towards the sister. Your mom is still living.
Yeah, your mom's still fucking living.
I think for him to then go on and be like, oh, Laura Jane, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because then on top of that, she's like, you know what? Let's hyphenate it, or let's like double the.
Yeah, you can do as many middle names
name.
as you fucking want.
So and I literally know somebody with like, kid you not, worked at the restaurant. 7 middle names. Yeah. I seriously, Simone.
If you want to make everyone happy, go and do it. No one fucking cares. No one literally knows my middle name. Does anyone know your fucking middle name? No.
Oh my god, sorry. They are 2. I do have 2.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I do have 2, and there are both of my grandmother's names. But even mine, like, I've like kind of made a decision on, like, I don't know. I want a middle name based off of somebody in my family, but I don't want it to be that person's actual name. You want me to tell you it? Okay. So my dad's name is Jason, but I'm like, I don't love Jason, so I want Jace.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jace is cool.
Jace
with a C.
Cute and cute. Cute.
Cute. So cute.
But funny enough, though, that this story is a thing, because also my dad put my name down as Morgan on the birth certificate, and it wasn't supposed to be Morgan. No. My mom was trying to name me Oksana.
You did tell me that. That's
I
so
did, and
funny.
he said, I'm gonna go ahead and do this myself.
No way.
Yeah. I think
did they talk about more?
They didn't know what I was. They waited to, like, if I was an alien or you were girl or boy. They didn't know if I was a girl or boy. Oh, they didn't know what I was.
Yeah, but they have names.
So it was Jordan if I was a boy, and Oksana, I think, if I was a girl. I don't know if Morgan was kind of just in there as unisex. Okay. Jordan may have been there as unisex as well. I don't know.
That's hilarious, and he was just like Morgan.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Names are so funny, and people get so caught up. I have a lot of takes on names, but middle name is cute.
We've talked about names.
Yeah, we've talked about that. I just think, honestly, like you said, she could have done both names. For him to be Laura Jane. Fuck off.
You guys are just, guys need to come back to a happy medium and be a partnership. You are not acting as a partnership right now. And it's
such a stupid argument.
A first name, I get it. A middle name, it's kind of like, but if it's not for the prefaces of, like, the child, or if there's not, again, like, naming a child after your mother is one thing, and I think the wife, like, did always agree with that, so that's kind of what is, like,
until their sister died.
And that's so sad as well, like,
it's like she's already
I would do the same thing, like, if
that's what you wanted,
I think I would. I would just, See,
I don't like names after dead people. Like, I'm very anti it, but
I think it just depends on the circumstances of, like, if it was, like, at the time of, like, a death, like, where I was pregnant or giving birth, then maybe, like, I think I'd just be like, You know, and even with, what about if they were alive, though?
I hate it.
Are you doubling, is this your double down?
It's a pretty hard double down.
So what do you hate?
I hate people being named after people.
I don't like the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the fucking 74th.
No, yeah.
I don't like that. I would never, like, if I was dating somebody and their name was Steven.
Yeah.
I would never, ever be like, oh, Steven Jr.
It's fucking
I'm not having a junior.
weird as fuck.
I would never have a junior.
To name your kid after your spouse is fucking bananas. Bonkers. When you're screaming Steven in the bedroom and then you want to name your fucking kid Steven, that's fucking
rancid.
Do you have something that, like, you are super hardcore, like, you would double down every time? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts?
I know this. I was gonna say absolutely no. I don't. I really don't.
What were you gonna say?
I just always want the front seat in a car. Hate the back seat.
I have car sickness.
Literally me.
Yeah.
And it's not a joke.
No.
I would honestly rather drive than be in the back seat. 100%.
That's so funny. I prefer driving too.
But that's such a silly one. Like, I don't give a flying freaking squirrel what anyone does.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything. Like, I have my opinions about stuff, but, like, I have nothing to double down on. I really don't.
There's not one thing
I
that,
don't, like, throw some things out. I really can't think of anything that I'm like, okay, yeah, no. Like, I don't.
Like, what's something someone has said to you and you're just like, absolutely not. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're wrong.
I can't think about anything. I don't know if that's, like, a bad thing.
She has no passions.
I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of hobbies. But, like, I just think a lot of people are entitled to their opinion. And
you think everyone's entitled to their opinions? That's wrong.
I guess I would say everyone has an opinion.
Well, yeah.
And I can't change that, and I'm not going to waste my energy thinking about trying to change. Not the puddle of water.
Yeah, because you've...
No, don't even. I was trying to be nice. I filled your cup. You looked like you needed a drink of water.
I look
Guys,
parched.
we have water in this.
Yes, we're water girls today.
In our glasses, but... Are we water girls today?
There's nothing you would start an argument about? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna...
No, give me something. Like, I don't, like, I'm sure I'd be like, no, like, you know, we have debates and stuff, and I'm like, yes, or no. Where's, like, names or yours?
No, you just put me on the spot. No,
so you have a few.
I wouldn't die on that hill. Like, if I get it. I know some people have named people after you. I just don't like the idea of it. I'm just trying to think of, like, social things that I'm big on. I'm big on, like, homophobic people, like, cut that shit out around me. Like, I'm not into that.
Do you feel the same way about trans? Or he, she, they?
I don't go as hard for them, no.
And to me, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think that your opinion should bother other people. I feel like as long as somebody respects you as a human,
yes,
as a person,
that's the
as
thing.
a living, walking, breathing entity, then what you do and how somebody feels about you should not matter.
No, absolutely. If I was in a room full of people and they were going in on, like, a particular person, like, who was a they, them, or, like, a transgender, I'd be like, no, this is, like, I just don't like people, like, I don't...
Bullies. Like, we don't need to bully anybody.
No.
Like, going in on somebody is one thing.
A specific individual person is weird as, like, that's just, I'm not into that.
Me either. I guess I think that would be my thing, like... I really, truly, I keep saying because I just don't care. I don't care what people do to a certain extent.
Of
like,
course.
I think that a lot of things are wrong. I don't think that they're okay.
Yeah. Animal abuse is my second one. That's my top.
Yes, I would agree with that.
That shit, I don't fucking, even just, like, little shit where people like, fuck off. Like, I just have so many, again, like, it's hard to talk about people, but, like people who, like, little things, who, like, don't even walk their dogs, or, like, just, like, I don't know, like, just silly things. It's like, why do you have a fucking dog, you fucking weirdo? I seen this story, and it was, like, this girl, and she was literally at someone's house, but it was, like, a friend of a friend, and, like, they were just, like, kicking their dog, like, I don't care who the fuck you are.
I know somebody, like,
You're actually fucking crazy.
She literally... Sorry, go ahead.
And she just was like, I sat there and I literally, like, I was reading and I was like, how could you just sit there? Like, I don't care who you are. I'm sorry, I don't care if you're the queen. Like, that shit I just don't play with. And, like, I'm not a very confrontational person. Like, I don't, like, I'm similar to you. Like, I don't give a shit about, like, a lot of things. Like, but you're gonna sit there and watch that? That's fucking bananas to me. Like,
I had a friend years ago. She lived in Toronto. She probably doesn't listen to this. And if she does, I actually don't care.
Yeah.
But, she's not a bad... I mean, she's a bad dog mom. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so we were together one night. I went to Toronto. She had this tiny studio. I swear, Simone, literally not even 2 of these rooms. Yeah. This is not a big room, guys. I know you can only see one wall.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can imagine, like, it's not much bigger
than what you're seeing.
Like, yeah. She had this big dog. We had gone out for dinner. She obviously didn't walk the dog. Like, I know she didn't walk the dog. Yeah. We were together before. Come home, the dog had peed, like, on her bed or on... It had peed on, like, clothing.
My
like,
blood's already boiling.
And she's like, are you fucking... And I said, bro, why are you hitting the dog? You live in a literal box, first of all. Second of all, like, you should have taken the dog. I was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She literally, like, I actually...
No, I don't fucking play.
It makes me sick. No, it makes me sick.
Especially because... not that I want to say I go hard, like, obviously child abuse is, like, one thing, and, like, domestic violence is a whole other thing, but, like, animals are, like, so pure, and just, like, he didn't do it fucking malicious. He's a fucking animal. Yeah. Like, he's
trapped in a house where animals quite literally, they're not supposed to be. No. Yeah, like, animals have been domesticated, but they are not supposed to be trapped in a house. Not even trapped, but, like...
And if he has to go, where was he meant to go, babe, when you didn't take him out?
Where?
Because you should be the one in the toilet? He should have slapped you when you walked through the door.
Bit you in the face.
No, shit like that I don't. Oh. And I think it's because, like, just going back to, like, the people being abused or bullied and shit like that, like, there's just so much, like, help that people can get. Like, you can go to therapy. Like, I'm not justifying it at fucking all. Mm-hmm. I just think for animals, like, they just have, like... There's no therapy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, you're just fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Where, like, at least a human can, like, go to therapy and realize, okay, not all people are bad people. Like, all this stuff. You know what I mean? Anyways, I could go on about it forever, but it fucking grinds my gears. And that's one thing. I don't care who you are. Like, I'm saying something and I'm sticking to... There's just no excuse for it at any point ever.
Yeah, I go big on that. I would agree with that. 100%.
Yeah, those are probably, like, my top. Just, like, being mean to people, and then, obviously, animals and shit. Just being a weird person.
Yeah, like, I was just gonna say a weirdo. Like, I told you a story, like, the one time I went out with a couple girls, and my one friend had a shirt on, and some girl at the place we were at, like, the bar we were at, had a shirt on, and she was like, oh my god, like, look at her in her shirt, and you look so much better. And it's just like, is that your thought process? Because, like, mind you, I'm sorry, but, like, my friend did dress the shirt better, but
why are we pulling this other random girl into it for no
It's just, nobody would have realized that unless you, like, I saw them before the girl had said it, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, she has a shirt on, like,
why now?
And again, not that it matters that she wore it better, I guess, like, you know, here I am, but just super strange. I don't know. However, speaking of animals.
Oh, was this another one?
We're getting into our last story.
Okay.
We've done a lot of rambling today.
But it's episode 10. We're allowed.
Yeah. And I think we can keep a lot of this. Honestly, we can go back to short and simple.
Yeah.
Next episode. But... So, the title is, Am I the Asshole for Refusing to Pay for My Boyfriend's Food and His Birthday and Getting Him Banned from a Restaurant?
Okay.
Right. I have been dating my boyfriend, John, for a little under a year. We have a pretty toxic-free relationship, but there's quite a bit of tension when it comes to me being a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian since 11, and I have very strict morals around it. The one thing John has a problem with is me refusing to spend my money on meat. Ever since I started making my own money, I swore to myself that I would never spend a cent on meat. On our dates, we usually split the bill, and sometimes he pays for it all. I told him if he orders something meat-free, I'd happily pay for both of us, but he never does. When he pays for my food, it's when I've spent money on an activity, normally concerts or festivals. That's me paying $120 plus on tickets and him spending maybe $50 on food. His birthday was a few days ago, and we went out for dinner at his favorite fancy restaurant. He got the most expensive steak they had, along with a side salad and a bottle of wine. When we were finished our food, I asked the waiter to split the bill, and John looked at me pretty shocked. He said he thought I was joking, and I said no. Then he told me he thought I was going to pay since it was his birthday and he didn't budget for the meal. I asked him why he thought I'd pay since I've been very clear on my rule, but he couldn't give me a reason other than it was his birthday. Am I the asshole for not paying for his meal?
Okay, I have my take on it. I think it might be different from yours.
Okay.
I don't think she's the asshole at all.
Really?
No.
At all?
No. I think if that's her thing, that's her thing. She's made it very clear. Are you thinking she's the asshole just before I get into my thought? Or are you... No, I think it's no surprise. The whole relationship, she said, I won't pay for meat. That's the promise she made to herself. Then why would your birthday, John, be any fucking different? I didn't budget for it. God. So what, did he leave? No one who paid for the steak?
So there is an edit.
Okay.
I said I would pay for the side of salad and wine, and he needed to pay for the steak. He was furious with me and stormed off to the bathroom. I paid for my meal, the wine, and the salad, and waited for him to come back. He did not come back, and I left after 20 minutes. I found him sitting at a bench where we parked the car. Basically, she just goes on to say, like, I didn't pay for your half of the meal. I paid for everything but
else.
The steak.
Yeah.
And he ended up going home. He ended up going home without paying. So shit. Now they found out, and he's been banned from that restaurant.
No, what the fuck? No, I don't care. I don't care. And like she said, he doesn't really they split everything usually. And if he does pay for things, it's after she's already spent X amount of dollars on activities. The guy's a fucking freak cheapo. He wanted a free steak that he couldn't afford himself. And this is not new. Your girlfriend hasn't paid for meat. No, sorry. Not the asshole at all in my books. Birthday or not, I don't give a fuck. Why on your birthday do I need to put my morals to the side?
You're right.
Yeah, usually I'm...
Okay, I wouldn't quite literally go that far.
I'm usually right?
Yeah.
Not normally wrong, so...
Are you delusional all the time? What is it? Because if you're not right all the time and you're not wrong, you must be delusional.
Well, who said I'm not right all the time?
Me and everyone else.
Okay, that's crazy. Well, viewers, I'm right on this. And we'll leave it at that.
And I said that. Okay. So, look at oh my god, guys, if you're watching this, her head's actually getting bigger. Not the size of a regular balloon, the size of an air balloon.
A hot air balloon, mind you.
What?
Well, what's an air balloon, Morgan? It's a hot air balloon.
Yeah, like hot air balloon.
The size of an air balloon.
Obviously, they get it. You must, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay, anyways.
Anywho, about this.
Okay, were you thinking she was the asshole before?
A little bit.
I persuaded you.
Interesting. Oh, I persuaded you.
Do you think it's because it's of the birthday?
No, I guess. I think you're right, though. If she's made a promise to herself and she feels good keeping it, then she shouldn't have to do it. Mm-hmm. She's already told you. you know, I'm sure an expense, like a bottle of wine is not cheap. A side
it's
salad
not
is
like
not
she didn't
cheap.
pay for nothing.
Spinach dip, whatever. The thing is with me, though, dairy is quite a bad, like, dairy,
the dairy industry.
Industry, yes, thank you, is quite a bad industry in itself. It's, honestly, you're still doing a lot of harm and hurt, and
it's worse than the meat industry.
And
yeah, you know my take on vegetarians. I think it's like the biggest fucking joke. No, I think vegetarians who think they're so gung-ho for animals are fake fucking animal activists, and that's something I will double down on, actually. That's my third thing.
Okay.
I really hate vegetarians who think that they're doing something for the planet, that they're doing something for the animals. No, you're fucking not. Vegans is where it's at. Those people, the hardcore vegans who won't even fucking wear leather, nothing, those people are like that's, you're doing it for the fucking animals.
The cause.
Like, that's the whole, like, I hate shit like that. But I don't think that takes away from, that's her thing, I get it, that's what she's doing. Yeah. But yeah.
She literally doubled down.
Yeah.
Doubled down.
But yeah, he could double down and say this is silly because you're not doing it for the animals.
But then you guys are not meant to be together.
This already is a weird relationship, I think.
Yeah. I think that he was probably trying to, like, clearly it's their first birthday. It says, like, we've been together for just a little under a year. So this is the first birthday that they're spending. Maybe with him.
Yeah.
And obviously for her birthday, he would have just kind of paid, it seems, based off of, like, what they've already said. No, but I think you're right. I think if she's made it very, very clear.
Why would you be surprised? Like, it's not like, I don't know.
Also, too, for you to be like, I didn't budget for this, like...
Is fucking embarrassing as a man.
Yeah.
What are the comments? What has she voted?
She's voted not the asshole.
Okay, good.
Not the asshole ignoring the vegetarian stuff. Who the fuck orders the most expensive steak possible and then expects their partner to pay for them without having checked prior?
Before, yeah.
And then storming off to the bathroom expecting that to pressure you into paying for it. OP, I hope you can see all of the huge red flags here.
Yeah, she's also 18. Like, buddy, who are you? And what, he's 20?
Yeah.
And you just want to know. He's a loser.
Yeah. So good for her, though. Like, 18's very young, and for you to be like, I'm not doing this.
For a man,
I've made this clear. Yeah, good for her. Clearly, like, if this is going to be the issue that breaks the camel's back, then so be it. Yeah.
Break up for the animals.
And become vegan, girl.
Yeah, do the fucking real thing. You fake fucking... I hate that shit.
Quack, 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 quack.
No, I'm doubling down on that again.
Oh my goodness.
Itchy?
Yes.
Oh, she's got bugs.
Shut the fuck up.
Just kidding. Okay. Are we done?
We're done, guys.
Episode 10 is done and complete. That was so cute. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to
subscribe, like, comment,
share,
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, we're TikTok. On everything now. We're gonna make a Snapchat.
Snapchat, yes.
I think you're gonna be seeing us everywhere. Everywhere.
Okay, thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.